Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we have another 21 Pilots inspired look, and we're starting out here with this trench temporary tattoo that I made to wear to the 21 Pilots concert. I'm super excited to share this with you. So here we are applying it to my arm, a little bit of water, and then I powdered it with some Ben Nye translucent set powder to take down the shine a little bit, and then voila, we have a tattoo. I'm super excited about this. If you want one for yourself, I have them up in my Etsy shop and the link will be in the description, so go check that out. Now I'm going to be putting some BH Cosmetics brow pomade, and I'm using a black shade because I'm going to be putting on a black wig soon. This is my genuine reaction to listening to Trench for the first time. I had my earphones in and it was like crying and then jamming and then crying. So now I'm just priming my eye with Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. And I'm going to use my Luminous Cosmetics Tarot palette in shade Orbit, which is like a gray matte color, and I'm putting that on the outer lid and the inner lid and then in the crease area. And I'm pressing that into the wet concealer just to pick up more pigment. And now I'm going to take that lighter gray color from my Kat Von D 10-year anniversary palette, and I'm placing that right above the other color, and then we're going to blend that out. Now we're going to take another matte shade. I'm taking this matte black from this Morphe palette, and I'm placing that on the inner, outer, and crease again and blending that. Be careful not to blend too much because you don't want to blend away the color. Now I'm taking my Kat Von D Whiteout Concealer, and this is the fun part. I'm just going to look up with some concealer on the lid just so that it marks the spot that I want to be the top of my halo, if that makes sense. And then we're just going to bring it down, pat it out, and basically create that light reflection. And we're going to top that off with Lemonade from the Suva Beauty Block Party palette. You can use any matte yellow really. And I'm gently blending the yellow portions into the gray so that it's a nice transition. And I'm literally crying from this album, it was so good. And drinking from my Poop Today cup. I'm taking more of that matte black and placing it with a very precise brush right in the crease just to sharpen that crease line. And I'm trying something new here. I'm placing the Kat Von D Whiteout Concealer under my eye because I found that colors just aren't as pigmented unless they're placed on top of like a wet concealer. So I wanted that yellow to come out, so I placed that over the concealer. But we're going to be putting cream face paint on anyway, so oh, here we go. So it's kind of like blending into that yellow, but we're using Wet n Wild Fantasy Makers palette. Oh my god, this is when my husband comes home and I cannot hear him at all with my earphones in, and he scares the crap out of me. Holy shit! Oh my god.
I was like high like 5 times.
Well, I have it blasting because I have it in my actual
You pulled the knee.
153. Fuck you. Green's part. And I love this sound. It sounds like a Little Mermaid. Now I'm taking my Naked Cosmetics holographic highlight, and I'm taking that yellow shade on my high points, on my lip, my chin, on my nose, in the tear ducts. Don't forget the brow bone. And now we're contouring with that matte black shade from the Morphe palette and blending that up and placing that everywhere that we'd contour, so on the hairline area, basically everywhere I'm putting it. And make sure to blend it really well because it's going into yellow, which can be tricky. These lashes are Rouge and Rogue in the style Miss Fury, and some random individual clusters on the bottom. And if you just saw, I mapped out where I'm going to be putting the birds with like a light eyeshadow just for placement purposes. And now I'm taking Mayron Paradise black paint and going over those spots. And it really helps to look at reference photos of flying birds. That's what I did. I wanted them to look like they were getting further away as it goes down my cheekbones, so I made them smaller and smaller. Now I'm taking Kat Von D's liquid lipstick in Witches, which is just a matte black, and I thought it was really funny because I'm mixing that with Jeffree Star and Drug Lord, and they're basically enemies. And then I'm placing some of that yellow paint from Wet n Wild right on top of the white and created that ombre. Now I'm just contouring around the nose. I think I used Orbit from the Luminous palette, and I sprayed my chest and shoulder area with just water just to help the highlighter stick, and this is the Naked Cosmetics highlight again. And then I placed my wig on, and these flowers are fake flowers from Amazon, and that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to check out the tattoo on my Etsy store in the description, and I'll see you next time.
is up. I'm careless when I hear this on the low. East is up. I'm careless when I